Hello, welcome to Villain Views, and this is Tronix Cards and Games. This is not our first time at this store, and it will not be our last. This is, in my opinion, one of the best card and game stores that I've ever been into. And it is absolutely 100% the best store in Corpus Christi. Very, very clean establishment. The staff is friendly. We have been here a couple of times, and every time that we've been there, it has just been an outstanding experience. When you first walk in, you're greeted by plushes, board games, things of that nature. And when you look to your left, they kind of have this little demo area that leads to the card section of the store. And then on the right, they have a repair facility for older consoles and game carts that need battery replacement, things of that nature. These guys have high-end product, low-end product, and mid-tier product. And tons of it. Stuff that is hard to find at any store, and they just have an outstanding amount of it. So if you were looking for a game, it is pretty likely that they have it. And if they don't, give it some time and they will. These guys had stuff in beautiful condition, and they were asking very reasonable pricing for just about everything that I found. They did have something there that I was a little taken aback by, and I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about it. At the end of this little video, I have a picture of some Dreamcast trading cards that I did not know existed. If you know me, I am a Dreamcast junkie. I love Dreamcasts. I own several, and I for sure would have thought I would have heard about this, but it was done by Limited Run Games, and apparently I kind of hit it on the back end. So I probably am not going to be able to get 100% of all of the trading cards for that, but I definitely did pick up a booster box and a card binder for the Dreamcast TCG. They had tons of consoles in various conditions. Was really impressed by the amount of N64 colorways they had. They also sell repurposed shell, or not repurposed, but new colorway shells. So if you have an old console and want to put a new shell on it, seems like that's something that they would be able to do. This is that area I was talking about with a bunch of the demo kiosks that you would have seen in GameStops and EB Games. Really kind of a retro nostalgia feel when you get to go into that area. Their cards were all priced for the majority were priced. There are a couple of high value cards that were a little fluctuating in the market, and so they didn't have some prices on that, but almost everything had a price on it, and that is a good sign for me when I'm going into a store. I like to see my cards priced, because, you know, if you bring in some cards for trade and you want to buy a card, you don't have to get an associate and ask them about every little card that you maybe have a little bit of interest in. And when you have a price on a card, you don't have to worry about, hey, are they going to go by TCG player, or how are they going to go for the value? You get to maybe win a little bit in that aspect. Dreamcast trading cards. Villain Views gave this a 5 out of 5. Would raid this store again. And again, best store in Corpus Christi. Thank y'all.